The Les 5150 podcast begins now. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Les 5150 podcast. It is Saturday evening. Well, it's Saturday night. It's around 8:30 at time I'm recording this, 8:30 Eastern. And I was wanting to get this video out earlier, but if you watch me on Twitch or if you know me, I've been kind of down and out here lately. Sinus infection, inner ear infection, still battling that. It's causing some dizziness, and yeah, sometimes it's just hard to set up here and do this, to be honest with you, because everything's like spinning in a circle. But enough about me, who cares? Anyway, let's move right along, because something really big happened this week, and I wanted to do the podcast earlier and talk about it, just wasn't able to, but something big. The Chicago Cubs won the World Series after 108 years. Wow. Oh man, that 7-game series was amazing. And Cleveland Indian fans, if you're an Indians fan, you shouldn't be let down. I know it probably stings a little bit and it probably hurts, man, but you should be proud because that was a heck of a battle, regardless. And I'm not going to knock the Indians or anything like that because, man, it was a well played series. There in the 10th inning, Indians were still in it, still could have won it. Oh, it was one of those series where you were on the edge of your seat. You got down. Now, here's my thing is, I like the Cubs. I've supported the Cubs probably since 1990 when me and my family moved from West Virginia to South Carolina. One of the channels I watched, because I was a Michael Jordan fan in the Bulls, and the Bulls played on WGN. Well, the Cubs played on WGN in the White Sox, of course. So I'd always watch the Cubs in the evening, and they would always usually have a game on, when I get home from school or whatnot. And during the summertime, of course, just sat there and just watched and listened to Harry Carey announce those games. And it was really just something to see the Cubs actually win it. And I'm not a diehard Cubs fan like I used to be. And I'm not jumping back on the bandwagon. I still have all my Cubs stuff, and I wore it the other day just to show my support for the Cubs. But I kind of got out of baseball, and I used to play it and I used to love baseball, but some other things happened, and I just moved away from the sport a little bit. But it was still nonetheless an amazing series to watch. Very amazing series to watch. Golly. And we'll probably not get a series like that in a long time is what sucks. But they said that Game 7 was the most watched baseball game in 15 years, I think they said. I think I remember that quote. And if I'm wrong, just correct me in the comments on YouTube. But yeah, 15 years, the most watched baseball game. And then me and my buddy Rusty were talking, and he was like, "Oh yeah, don't be surprised. Like 1 million people show up for that parade." And I was like thinking, "Yeah, he's probably right. Probably 1 million." Man, was I blown away when I seen the final number, 5 million. Holy cow! And I think I read another statistic saying, and I could be wrong about this again. That's more than the amount of people that live in Chicago. Is that right? It's just ridiculous. It's not ridiculous. You know what it is? It shows the love and the passion for the Chicago Cubs. And they do. They have fans all over the world. No matter wherever I've went, I've always ran into a Cubs fan. And Cubs fans, man, and we always laugh. Hey, maybe this year. For when I used to watch baseball, man, that was just like you running thing. I run into a Cubs fan, like, hey, man, maybe this year. And they're like, nah. And then I remember when Kerry Wood was on the team thinking, oh, this is the guy that's going to take us. He's going to take us there. This could go all the way. He got injured. So, it's been one of those, maybe, no, okay, this is not the year. Maybe next year. And saying that, since I've been watching the Cubs since 1990. So, yeah. Oh, man. I remember, this is no lie. All the baseball games I've played, I've always kind of bounced between the Yankees and the Cubs, playing in the MLB series or MLB 2K, I think is what it was called. and the EA Sports had one as well. And I was always either the Yankees or the Cubs. I've won it plenty of times with the Yankees. I never won the World Series with the Cubs. I always get, go down 4-1 or 4-2 or something like that, and I'm just like, it's just not meant to be. It's not meant to be. So now I'm determined to play MLB The Show 16 and win with the Cubs. I'm serious. I'm going to start a new season up. I may even document it and put it on YouTube. But anyway, it's kind of, you know what? That series kind of re-energized my love for baseball again. I'll be honest. I'm looking forward to the next season. And I will say, I want to talk about baseball still, but I want to jump onto the video game baseball again real quick and say, MLB 17, I know you just announced King Griffey Jr. was your cover star. That's cool. Why not do it like NBA 2K does? And they had Kobe Bryant as like the special edition. Make King Griffey the special edition. I think it's such a big deal. I really do. The Chicago Cubs, you should not feature one player. You should feature the whole team on the cover. It's a big deal, man. 108 years. Show them some love. Show them some love. They deserve it. Put the Cubs on MLB The Show. Seriously, you make King Griffey like you buy the Ultimate Edition or the super special MLB Early Bird Special Edition coming out on a Monday instead of a Tuesday. I don't know, but anyway, yeah. So yeah, put the Cubs, put the whole team on there, man. Put the whole team on there. And it was cool to watch the parade, and I watched highlights. I didn't watch the whole thing, and listen to some of the speeches and see all the videos of everybody getting so excited when the Cubs won. It really was. And then my buddy Rusty posted one on Twitter, and I retweeted if you'd like to go check it out. It's at Les5150EVH. Somebody took the footage from the Cubs this season and the World Series, and they put Harry Carey. It sounded like he was announcing the game. And when they won, Harry Carey is like, they're the champs. They're the champs. And, man, that brought tears to the eye. I'm not even going to lie to you guys and girls. It brought a tear to the eye. It brought a lot of tears to the eye. A lot. Not just one. It brought a lot of tears. I cried a river. That was, and you have to understand is, the whole reason I started watching the Cubs was because of Harry Carey. Honestly, the man, I loved his announcing and singing, "Take Me Out to the Ballpark." Man, I don't care. There's been some pretty good people singing over the years. You can't beat Harry Carey. And it's not because he's like a phenomenal singer. It's just because of that love for Chicago and love for the Cubs, man. And, yeah, wow. My hat's off to the Cubs, man. Congratulations, Chicago. You deserve it. You really do. You deserve it. All right, so let's switch from baseball, which I'm kind of excited to watch the new season. I know we got a little ways to go. It's not too far off, though. Baseball's a long season. What else came out this week? Something big happened. Thursday, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare came out. Yeah, it came out with a remastered Modern Warfare. Hey, now that's got my attention. And I've watched some gameplay, and I'm impressed. I want to play the Modern Warfare Remastered, which brings me to my next issue. Activision, sell the game on its own. Please, you do yourself a favor. You'll make more money because you know how many people like me are sitting here going, I'm not going to buy Infinite Warfare. I'm not going to pay $80. And people are like, oh, you get 2 games. I don't want Infinite Warfare because honestly, I probably won't even play it. Sell a remastered on your own. I guarantee you'd make more money. I promise you. Infinite Warfare is not even... You know what? I played the beta, and I think I already covered this in another podcast, and I'm just going to say, I argue with people about Call of Duty in the past, and I've stuck up for COD for so many years. I can't stick up for you on this one because it's a complete reskin of Black Ops 3. All you did was just change a couple of names of some weapons, make them look different, add some color. It's a reskin. It's like taking my Mustang and painting it white and putting a black racing stripe on it and trying to call it a Camaro. You just reskinned it and it doesn't look nothing like a Camaro, you know? So, anyway, that's my soapbox rant on that. But, yes, sell the Modern Warfare on its own. people will go absolutely nuts. You know what? I do take the back. I wouldn't mind playing the Infinite Warfare campaign. I'll be honest. I wouldn't mind playing that because usually the COD campaigns are pretty good. And that's some of my fond memories of the Modern Warfare series is the campaigns. They were good. Good storytelling. Soap. Man, was that not good storytelling? We were all like, oh, yeah, how do you think it's going to end? Modern Warfare 1, 2, 3, I got them. I still got them. I still have them. I would go back and play those campaigns. If I bring my PlayStation 3 in here, I'll go through them and play them right now. I would love to. But I want to play that remaster. I wish they'd remaster Modern Warfare 2 because that's my personal favorite, to be honest. That's my personal favorite. I still have all the maps for that. Anyway, so that's my rant and rave for the week. How's everybody doing, man? I hope everybody had a great week. We've had an awesome week on stream, by the way. Playing Battlefield 1, which I'm still loving. We've played some Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, which I'm just absolutely in love with. And then, off stream, I've been playing some Star Trek Online and some NASCAR Heat Evolution, which, a lot of people didn't like the NASCAR Heat game. Listen, I thought it's a decent entry level for these dudes into next gen. I think they know that. I think they know that they've put out a basic game, and they've worked good on it. They've worked hard on it. And it's not the best racing game ever made, but it's a good start. And I think next year, when they come out with one, because it's going to be a yearly title, just like everything else, I think it'll be a 10 times better game. I really do. And if you have questions, NASCAR Heat Evolution devs, you got questions for me, I'll be more than happy to sit down with you and tell you some things to add to make that game seem more alive. Because the game's fun. It just needs to seem a little more alive. It seems dead when you're in the pits and, the fans, they seem dead. Anyway, I already did a review on that game. Anyway, so yeah, we've been having a lot of fun over on the Twitch channel. We're going to have some new YouTube stuff coming out. I got to get a hold of my boy Travis and talk to him and see if we can edit some of this stuff together. Put some new stuff up because I got some awesome sniper shots the last couple of days on Battlefield 1. Sniping people out of blimps, airplanes, off of horses, off of boats, you name it. I've sniped them. I did a 373 sniper shot the other day. Nailed it, baby. So I know that's probably not a long sniper shot compared to some of you pros out there. But for me, that's a dang good shot, man. And yeah, I had a good look on that shot. I'm not even gonna lie. But I got sniped today by a fella. He got me. He got me about the same distance, but he got me through a window. I looked up through the window and nailed me. I was nailed. I was, oh man, he nailed me. Wasn't used to that. Anyway, didn't even buy me dinner. But anyway, you wonderful people have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you next week for episode 25. This is going to conclude episode 24. I'll see ya. Love your faces. Bye-bye.